Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and this is a video specifically for all the patrons out there which have helped keep the channel going, helping it grow, of which there are 23 of you. So thank you very much, it's really appreciated. Now, being a one-man operation, quite often it's a little bit tricky keeping the channel going, especially when you've got different videos going up all the time. As you are well aware, when we did the 1 month trial, we've got the Commodore 64 games going up, we've done another system, and we just started Atari 2600, so hopefully I've got a few other ones there. Now, as a patron, if you've got an idea for the channel, I'm more likely to try and adopt that and weave it in because you are lending your support. As I say, there's 23 of you there. People might be very, very happy what's going so far. You might want me to try and squeeze something in. Not guarantee I'll be able to, but I'll try everything I can to try to. Like last month, a patron suggested doing live streaming for football to get reactions there. Did look at it, but I'm not quite there technically, so apologies for that. But we'll keep walking forward. Hopefully, as a patron goes up or an ad revenue goes up, we'll try and get it. But we're trying to achieve the impossible, but anything's considered impossible until you can actually do it. I'm sure there might be some other channels out there as well looking to see what happens here, to see what decision they're going to make as well. But anyway, thank you to all the patrons. As I say, there's 23 of you, a few new faces, so brilliant. It's all about trying to keep up the volume because this channel was originally created trying to ease stress, and I found that other people out there had stress as well. And by watching this, no matter where you are, on a bus, on a train, or at home, hopefully it helps you as well. It's supposed to be a nice, friendly channel, so you're not afraid to put what you like down there. Occasionally, I might make an error in the video, some piece of information. But you know, it's good to have a little bit of slack. There's quite a lot of techies out there who jump on me for the odd word wrong in a quarter of an hour video, but that's not what the things are like. So essentially, to keep my energies level, because I suffer from stress as well, you do get a bit tired of the amount of videos you put up. I tend to focus on the positive things and not dwell on the negative things, which I think is a trick to making sure you don't go insane when you're trying to run a YouTube channel. So here we go. So I'm going to give you all a shout out, so well-deserved shout out in fact, so thank you very much. First, I'd like to mention Sigurd Henson. I think he's a new patron on the channel, so thank you very much. Hope you're liking what we're doing so far. Hopefully, we're going to try and grow it. If I ever get the patron amount up to a certain value, we'll upgrade the camera and the equipment on the channel, maybe get a proper studio and do more outside stuff. But that's long distance, but thank you. You're a small step to getting us there. Rich, who's been a patron on the channel for the last few months, so thank you very much, Rich. Really appreciated. Then Philip Hill, a long-time commentator on the channel, always likes the odd joke, and they are pretty odd, but probably about as odd as my joke, so that fits in quite well. Embraces the nature of the channel, fits in really well, so thank you very much. Very knowledgeable as well. Kingston LJ also fills into that bracket, not afraid to say when a game's bad or good, which is always good to have your say, and by doing that it does create conversation if someone has the opposite view. So that's good. One good thing, when I make a mistake, sometimes it creates a bit more activity on the channel because people do their comments as well. If I did everything perfect, one could argue that it might not be quite as good fun. So yes, that's good. So Kingston LJ, thank you very much, sir. Appreciated. Another new one, I think, Stuart Thomas. Thank you. I'm not sure how many of the videos that you watch, but it seems that the ones you are watching, you're a fan of. We do experiment sometimes with some videos, and they might not come off in terms of how much people like them and so forth. But it's all a part of experimenting with everything, I think, to see what grows and what doesn't. If you keep doing the same thing the whole time, you're always going to get the same results, and I think it's going to take a Herculean effort to break new ground, a new material, to get more subscribers in what is a very competitive market. But by being a patron, it does buy me a little bit of time, gives me a bit of incentive to carry on going forward. It's all part of a big jigsaw puzzle. Then Andre Russell, you've been a patron on the channel for a few months, so very thanks a lot to you, sir, and for the comments that you do as well. Always appreciated what you bring. It's all about activity there. And so when other people read the comments, it's quite often, if they're new to the channel, they make a judgment call on what this channel's like. Is it something you're going to get shut down for? Is it one where you've got an opinion and you're scared to put it for the sake of what other people put? But hopefully it's all appears very open, and everyone I've mentioned so far, their comments is very welcoming for all new people, which helps me a great deal as well. So it's not just about the patronage, which is appreciated. Nostalgia Nerd, I mentioned him last time, was a patron of the channel last month, and you know, I'm really humbled by this. I think his channel's pushing, might be over 170,000 subscribers, so just think about that for a second. I'm pushing 1,600, he's got 170,000. That's absolutely incredible, and I'm so appreciative. I've just added a featured channels list to my the main channel site. If you go on YouTube there, njenkin, there I've got a featured channel list. I've got a few there, people that have helped me in the past and other channels that I aspire to. So take a look at those. But there's Nostalgia Nerd, Steve Benway helped me a lot back in the day, and I still watch his channel. It's you know, very knowledgeable guy and really approachable guy, which hopefully I try and echo a little bit. There's Boogie, you might not heard of too much, he's in America, but I learn a lot from him when he does his vlogs, the things he talks about in sort of a mannered approach, which is great. And also I've got Kim Justice there, which is a good channel to look at every now and again. Good stuff. Right, where were we? Now, Elfboy, thank you. Also new, well, new to Patreon, but not new to the channel, so thank you, Elfboy, for all the support that you're lending. Excellent stuff. If you're watching this and you're not a patron to the site, it's a subscription thing, and you can give as little as $1 a month. If everyone that has subscribed to the channel gave me $1 or $2, then this channel could go full-time indefinitely, and we could really go there. We could upgrade absolutely everything. It'd be like the difference between light and day, because I am running around like a mad fool at the moment, and sometimes I wonder how the hell I managed to getting this all done. But there we go. So thank you, Elfboy. Erwin Bierhoff, thank you, a good friend on YouTube as well as Facebook, so thank you for your continued support. Or good sense of humour, knowledgeable guy, excellent stuff, so thank you. Lee Birchgarth, good chap, he's been a patron on the channel for a while and a long term watcher of the videos. He runs a channel called Retro Rambles, which puts up the odd retro video game now and again, so have a look at him. Good. Crumb, really good guy, comes in every now and again but does watch lots of the videos. Thank you, Crumb, really appreciated to any of the input you always give. I'd really like to do more, try and fit in somehow more PlayStation 4 vids, pinball, go back to some of the other stuff that I was doing before for PlayStation 4. If I can get that in at some point, I'll try to. PlayStation 4 tends to take a bit longer to do and longer to process. When I'm trying to do 2 or 3 videos a day, sometimes it gets a bit tricky, but I would like to go in there, especially non-review gameplays. I'd like to go in there. Squidward, good man, he's the reason why Patreon exists in the first place. No, not Patreon the website, Patreon what he might do, he keeps secrets maybe, but it's the reason why I'm on there. Saying I always felt a bit uneasy about, but he said go for it, lots of other people are doing it, which aren't as established as you. So yeah, okay, so I went for it and it's going well, so thank you so far. To say, if I could get to that level, it'd be great. So thank you, Squidward. Hannibal Solo, another long-term subscriber to the channel, so thank you, Hannibal. Comes in every now and again with bits and pieces. Always like hearing what you got to say. Yeah, thank you very much. Gary James he's made the odd game here and there, converted from other systems, so I like it when he comments. Another long-term one and a new to Patreon, so thank you very much to John Marsh. Thank you. We'll give everyone a shout out that goes to Patreon each month there. There's going to be another way I'm going to come to in a video maybe a bit later on, how you can also help the channel. If you want to do money as a one-off but don't want to commit to a monthly subscription like Patreon, or you've got any distrust there, because I want to give different options. There's people out there that want to support the channel but don't quite know how to do it, or don't know the different options, or maybe just want to do a one-off thing, which we'll come to a bit later. Mark Henson, thank you. Again, I think a friend of him on Facebook and also a long-term watcher of the video, so thank you. Because what makes a channel successful, you've got to create the revenue if you want to do it full time to get that lift. But essentially what helps is people watching it, people engaging it, even giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And also, I prefer a thumbs up, but a thumbs down counts the same in the algorithm. And sharing the videos and interacting with it. So there we go. James Lavin, another patron there. So thank you very much. Very generous. Thank you, sir. Ian O'Reilly, thank again to you. You've been a patron for a few weeks there. As I say, any of you, don't forget, it's not compulsory by any means. You might want to be a quiet patron, you might want to be an active patron. But if you've got anything to say, then obviously there's the patron website there as well, where you can post or what have you. I try and get to it as quickly as I can. I'd like to post a bit more on there, maybe a weekly blog, but it's just finding the time to get in there to create it a bit more active. So some days it might look a bit dead on there, but I am looking at it. So thank you. I am aware that it's there. It's just a facility to help the channel if you want to. But hopefully I can improve it as things go on. Ashley Clifford, thank you very much. Again, long-term subscriber to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the videos and the extra variety we're sort of like pushing for. I don't want to get a tipping point where I do too much and collapse. It's just balancing that as well with energy levels and so forth. But we can do Commodore 64, we can do Atari 2600. Pushing in another system at this point might be a bit iffy, because what's tending to happen is it's a big learning progress point doing the channel. And what tends to get the most views, it seems, is vlogs where you're actually talking about a subject going on and giving your honest opinion. Sometimes it gets a lot of hate like that, but it grows the channel more than anything else. But, you know, I'm into retro gaming. That's going to be the bulk of it regardless, but I've got to do these we haven't got to do them, but I'd like to do the vlogs as well, touch base. It makes it more real, I think. And also it's what people are searching for and what have you. So sometimes we go a little bit off topic. Stewart Sumner, thank you very much. Long-term watch for the channel. I'd like to do a few more Grand Theft Auto vids at some point. Again, looking at the PlayStation 4. But as I say, it's kind of fitting it in. This is a good one. A friend on Twitter, Richard Shaw Wright. Thank you very much. Didn't expect that one, but I was surprised, nicely surprised when I saw your name there. So thank you for watching the video. It all helps the channel keep going. If there's more like you, then I'll be off and running. So thank you very much, Richard. Appreciated. Obed Brinkman, really good guy on Facebook. Good stuff. Thank you, Obed. Really appreciated. Read quite a lot of your stuff on Facebook. You're quite funny chap and laid back chap. Good stuff. I think if we met up and had a drink, we'd really get on. And there we go. And Nicky Sumner, related to Stuart Sumner. Thank you again for your continued support. I know you run your own YouTube channel and you're into fashions as well on your blog. So thank you for taking the time to send this a bit of love my way to this channel as well. So yes, so there's 23 of you. I think I've covered all of you, but if I've made a massive error and missed anyone out, then let me know, because I want to address that as quickly as possible. There were 2 other patrons not on this list where they pledged an amount of money and it's declined. So if you're wondering why I haven't mentioned you, check that first. It might be something to do with that, either bank error or not enough funds in there, or I don't know, some sort of flag's gone up, something like that. But anyway, so thank you very much. Hopefully to give you a bit of insight of where we are. We're going to continue to grow, we're going to continue to push, and we'll see what happens for the rest of this extended 2-month trial now, and then we'll make a decision on that. As I say, your help is really welcome. If you see anyone else that you think might like the channel, recommend it to them. I'm rather dependent on word of mouth. We've got an Instagram campaign going on. I'm trying to get traffic from there. We're very active on Twitter, doing short clips of older videos there as well, with a link back to the channel, and also doing other things behind the scene as well. So it's not all about videos, we are really pushing it. So thank you very much, and until next time, take great care of yourself, and are very fond. Goodbye. Goodbye.